Hello agents and welcome to another Division 2 video. Today I'm gonna show you my Tinkerer Mask assault rifle build. If you're following my channel, you know that I'm assault rifle player. I always like assault rifles the most, and since I finished the climax mission on master difficulty solo a couple of days ago and put a video, now it's time to put that mask to good use. So this is just a short clip from the choke control point where you can see what this build is capable of doing. It's same old striker, but with the talents which I find that are really fun to use. Build is fun above all. So that's it basically. This clip is about to get finished, and right after I'm going to show you the build. So that's it. You see that crits are going over 1,000,000. Alright guys, let's go through the build. Let's go first to the weapon talents. You can see them from a mile. It was time to take out my Police M4, my trusty good Police M4 out from the stash. That was my primary weapon for a long time. I was really enjoying it, and I think it's one of the best assault rifles in the game. And I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with me because it got low base damage and blah blah. What is good at it's like mid-range, long-range, precision, accuracy, stability. I mean, it's really easy to aim with this assault rifle, and the base rate of fire is 800, but because of the striker is 978. With this setup, the total damage is like per bullet 91k, and the mag of 50, 75% headshot damage, and really great 31 optimal range, 31 meters. So that's it. The talent I put on it is measured. That was a trash talent before the Tinkerer came out. Also, a lot of people are not gonna agree with me, but that's just my opinion. But now we can complete this measured with another talent. They are complementary to each other, which is close and personal. So I was trying a lot of different combinations, and this might surprise you. This is carbine 7, but it's not important because you're getting buff only on the primary weapon. So I choose to be Police M4. It's already expertise 26, and like I said, I really like a rifle. So measured, top half of the magazine has 25% rate of fire and minus 25% weapon damage. We can negate that minus 25% weapon damage with this 30% weapon damage once you kill a target within 7 meters, which is pretty easy. This build is meant to be a face tank build. You can basically face tank anything in a game. So if we continue here on the first half of the magazine, you are basically having plus 5% weapon damage, and on the second bottom half of the magazine you have minus 18% rate of fire but plus 30% total weapon damage, which equals 35. So basically you are getting like a crazy rate of fire and weapon damage, and after another kill you are continuing to have this 30% weapon damage from the close and personal, and it just goes bonkers. You have like all the damage plus 25% rate of fire, which is kind of crazy when you try it really in the game. You saw this little clip. The crits can go over 1,000,000, and I find it really fun to play with it, because at first you have that crazy rate of fire, which is not only 25%, it's 25% plus 15 coming from the striker, which is like 40% rate of fire. You also have 15% weapon handling, and of course the striker stacks. Not gonna go through all of that. The Tinkerer Mask has his talent. It's called a bridge. Probably all know about it. It is like same talent like from the Alpha Pitch build in the Division 1. I heavily played Division 1, and that was like striker today, like everybody was using the Alpha Bridge. Now it's called a bridged. So it said, if your primary and secondary weapons are not exotic or named and of the same type, secondary weapon talent will also be applied to primary weapons. So you have both weapons on the primary, both talents on the primary weapon. It does not apply if the primary or secondary weapon talent includes weapon swapping, and does not apply if primary and secondary weapon talents are the same. You cannot double the same talent. So that's about mask. It's weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance. For survivability, I decided to go with Steelwork backpack. It's Palisade Steelworks, which will give you armor on kill 10%, and another 10% is coming from the specialization gunner. 10% armor on kill. Basically, you have 20% armor on kill. I was playing with Bloodsucker, but I decided that I need more damage and I put Vigilance back on it. It was originally Vigilance, and it's an additional 25% weapon damage. Taking damage disable this buff for 4 seconds, but it's not a problem because I'm using shield. So if you're taking damage on a shield, your Vigilance staying up. Basically, you have to play with the shield to emphasize the most damage out of this build. It's 25 here. It's like 30 here after first kill, and then you have like from here 5, and then additional 30 on the second bottom half of the magazine, and it's doing really nice damage. That's it basically. I'm gonna go through items again so you can see. Weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance mode, striker, chest armor, crit chance, crit damage mode, holster, armor, crit damage. I already showed you this one. Crit chance, armor, and weapon damage, crit damage. Let's go to modifiers. Same old, like all the time for this season. These are the best. Assault Link, doing wonders when you press the button in terms of damage. Extra padding for protection, plus 5% protection from elites, 25% crit chance value added as crit damage while at tier 5 in firearms. Let's load it up. And the Hasbro, right? So that's it. Let's go quickly through the stats. 59% crit chance on my primary weapon, and 17 crit damage and 75% headshot damage. We also have decent protection, some hazard protection here, and it's really nice. The skills I'm using: Crusader Shield, and of course Reviver Hive. How to play with this build? Just face tank. Face tank anything and you should be fine. That's it, guys. That's all I wanted to show you. I know there is a lot of combination with Tinkerer Mask, different archetypes of weapons, LMGs, SMGs, but as I said, I really like to play with the assault rifles, and that's the build I really like. I come up with. I was testing it a little bit, as I said, trying different talents, and this really works nice, and it's fun to play. It's really fun to play. You can play heroic with a breeze, like no question about it. And yeah, I'm gonna conclude this video here. If you like, leave it a like. Tell me in the comment section what combinations you are using, and I will see you guys in my next video. Comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.